may change the philosophy just a little bit.
And then with Trevor's thrown a little bit more interceptions than he's done last year at this point, have you kind of seen anything there? Is he kind of do too much, or is it just?
I wouldn't say that. You look at the one last week, the ball was just slightly underthrown. And that's not. I wouldn't say that's a function of trying to do too much. And the one on the sideline, the wideout's got to do a good job of if the ball's thrown inside, one, he's got to win on his route and create some space. And if the ball's not thrown perfect, turn into the defender and make sure the ball's batted down. We move on to the next play. And then it looks like Trevor's on the run there, just didn't see the guy in the throwing lane and threw the ball to him. So I don't think there's anything major there other than this is an opportunity for us to challenge him. And Deshaun was in a similar situation. If you remember, similar situation, and then he turned it around and went on to have an unbelievable season. So, we're just going to continue to push Trevor, and I tell you what, Trevor knows before he comes off the field, the area that he can improve better after he throws an interception.
Tony, at the end of the game, you guys were trying to run some clock. How did it feel to see Ches get the touchdown run, and what have you seen in Ches as far as his development since he got to Clemson?
It's good to see, and I think that's what the reason why we went and got Ches is because between the tackles, man, he's going to make one miss or break a tackle, run through an arm tackle, and then he's got the speed to finish it. So it's really good for him to get in and have a chance to get in the end zone, see what that feels like, and that's just going to boost his confidence because I need him and Mikey to take that next step, going forward as we get deeper into the season to be ready to go in and help Lynn J and Travis.
Through 3 competitive games, where do you feel like the offense is in relation to what the expectations were with all the guys coming back and the experiences you had?
And again, I don't know what the actual expectations are because I don't read, I don't listen to things. But I think for us, we feel like we're close. You talk about statistically, you come out with numbers that make it look like you had a really, really good night, but then you look at third down, not quite as effective, didn't have as many of the conversion balls that we would like. So I think we're just off by a little bit. The good thing is guys are headed in the right direction. Man, they care. They're battling their butts off. They're being challenged every time they step on the field because they know that we have the bullseye on our back and we embrace that. And so as we continue to work on the details and we continue to coach these young men hard, we're close to having an explosive, very, very explosive night.
I like seeing Amari have the night he had, just less than 200 days since he had that ACL and come down and 2 touchdowns.
Oh man, that's awesome for him. I mean, Amari prepares like a pro.